Detective Comics is swiftly building toward an epic brawl that pits Batman's band of heroes against the seemingly unstoppable colony. Writer James Tynion is here to break down the battle plan in issue number 939. So what can you tell us about issue 939? What's going on?
Well, this is really the big climax of the entire story that we've been building to since starting with issue 934. This is we are seeing Colony's big attack on Gotham City, and Batman and his whole crew, the entire Detective Comics team, have busted into the Colony base. They've taken down an entire army of military Batmen, and now we are seeing how they are going to strike back.
What is it about the Colony in general that you were like, okay, because they're not necessarily villains, they just have a different perspective than Batman does. What made them the perfect antagonist?
So when I started thinking about it, I knew that we were pulling together all of these pieces, all of these amazing characters to form the Detective Comics book. And I knew that to put in opposition would be the more perfect version of an army of Batman. Something that Batman would never even think to create.
Yeah, but when you talk about the team, for you, what was it like for you deciding what characters you wanted to bring into Batman's team? Because Clayface was recruited, so tell me about that.
Oh yeah, honestly, a lot of it was figuring out who are the characters who aren't getting their own spotlight elsewhere in the DC.
Who's not getting the DC love?
Yeah, exactly. I had a huge list of characters I wanted to use right from the get-go, and they thankfully convinced me to sort of, parcel them out over time. But Clayface was in it pretty much from the beginning because you need the surprising character. You need the character that no one would expect to be on a team like this. On top of that, he also has the coolest powers. He's a shapeshifter, but he's also a big bruiser. He can, take down the biggest, baddest guy, and he can also, transform into someone completely inconspicuous and sneak around, and that's really useful for a team.
So I'm excited to see where Clayface goes, but I have to ask now that you said you had a whole list of characters. Can you hint at any other characters that may be joining Batman and Batwoman?
You might be seeing Batwing come up in the series.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to bring that character back into the mix.
And then obviously, talking about this, how does this particular issue set the stage for the finale of Rise of the Batman?
Well, I would say right at the end of this issue, we are going to see a Tim Drake reprogram the entire fleet of drones and turn them against himself, because they have hundreds of targets all over Gotham, and he knows if he makes himself the only target, they will be able to save all of those people. So at the end, we have Tim Drake wielding his bow staff at the top of Old Wayne Tower, and the hundreds of drones are coming his way, and he is going to have to fight each and every one of them, and that's where the issue ends.
When you talk about something like that, you said it was one of your favorite things to write, one of your favorite scenes. What is it about that scene in particular? Because obviously, as you're talking about it, I'm like, I love when a character puts themselves on the line, but what was it about writing that scene for you?
Honestly, it's been one of the biggest pleasures of working on this book. The character Tim Drake, Red Robin, is the Robin I grew up with. Tim Drake is my favorite character in all of comics. He was the smart Robin.
Of course you had to make him the biggest hero.
Exactly, and being able to show, in writing these comics, you want to pull off these moments that get right to the heart of what the character is and how they exist in the world, but also show them at their best. And being able to create a perfect moment like that for Tim Drake, a moment that I think will be remembered for a very long time and will set the stage for the entire future direction of this series. I think it's going to be a very exciting thing.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in to chat with us.
Well, thank you.
That's it for now, but if you want more exclusives and news on all your favorite DC movies, TV shows, video games, comics, and more, you just gotta click subscribe to DC All Access. So do it. See you later.